Along this video, we continue to read the book, The Cashflow Quadrant by Robert Kiyosaki. This is video number 93. And the topic is Know the 3 cash flow patterns. 3 cash flow patterns. Please join me. Hello, welcome to Take a Step to a Better You. Here I share what I know and continue to learn. And today is Cashflow Quadrant Day. If you're returning, I appreciate you very much. Hopefully you are one of those who come back on Friday, win some money. Focus is going to be a little bit longer than the ones I did last week because we have to cover 3 cash flow patterns according to Robert Kiyosaki. For those of you who are new, welcome. My name is Sherifa Nakalema, business owner here in Virginia, USA. Let me show you what I do here every day. Monday, I do YouTube tips. Tuesday, these are Tuesday videos. Today, that's when I do money tips, business tips. Thursday, I just drive around or talk to someone. I drive and show you Virginia, USA. Recently, I showed you the airport, Dallas airport. So then Friday, we come live. Saturday, another live. Friday's general success habits. We do things. I do things that I'm actually I cover a topic that's general for everyone. Anything that helps our time, like something like time management that affects everyone, right? And then on Saturday, I come back another live, but that one is going to be affiliate marketing, earning money online, that Saturday. So if you're interested in any of that, consider subscribing. I didn't mention Sunday, motivation. We do motivation today. That's when I say I want to motivate you so you start the week strong. Okay? If any of that sounds interesting, please consider subscribing, change the color from red, and also click on the bell that comes up so you get to notified when all this is happening. Sometimes I just show up anytime to motivate you. Mostly I'm talking about giving thanks. Okay, today we'll continue. This is Cashflow Quadrant, but because some of you may be new, seeing me for the first time, I always have to remind you, what is the Cashflow Quadrant? It's a term that was, there's another book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad. So the Rich Dad, the one where that origins from, that's where Robert Kiyosaki learned it from, that money comes to us from four areas or 4 quadrants. So on the left, you could be an employee getting a paycheck, that's E, or S, self-employed person or small business owner. Or on the right, you're a large business owner. You are a large business owner only if you can leave your business and the business keeps running, nothing interrupted. If you went on vacation, it stays the same. So that means you have employees, you have people who run it. You are considered a business owner. That's the difference between the small business owner and that one. The big one, B, and then I, that's investor. So the whole message in here, Robert is saying, the left is not good for us. We need to try to work and get ourselves on the right. Although you could have more, you could be an employee and an investor too. But although he suggests that we become business, we understand business first before we invest. So it would be best to move like that, be a business owner and then investor, because then you know what you are investing in. Investors invest in businesses. So please, you hear stocks are businesses. You are picking a stock of a business. So you have to learn how business works if you're going to do it right. Okay, that's why we're doing this. And today the topic is 3 cash flow patterns. Now, I have to mention, if you want this book, this audio is free for 30 days. Links in the description. The physical book, link in the description. You go to Amazon.com. And if you want to watch, just continue watching me. If you won't get tired of me, I dress the same, by the way, when I'm reading this book. Then you go from number 1. This is video number 93. If you want to watch those, the link is both in the pinned comment, description, end screen, everywhere. Okay, time to read. This reading could go a little bit longer. Let me see. But the next one will be short because we do 2 every week. So this one is be longer. The next one will be short. He says, now Robert is writing, 3 cash flow patterns. As stated in Rich Dad, Poor Dad, which will be this book, Robert is writing, There are three basic cash flow patterns. One for the rich, one for the poor, and one for the middle class. This is the cash flow pattern of the poor. He's showing a little, how this little emergency puts the boxes, but he's just saying what comes in goes out. Income, expense, that's it. Many of us are like that. You go make it, you spend it. The game is done. That's the poor, the rich, the poor one. Number two, this is the cash flow pattern of the middle class. Now the middle class have their own issues. They make money, but it all flows through to liabilities because they have these debts of car loans, house loans, all these stuff they do, and credit cards. Their money goes like that. They think they're better off, but they're not because it still goes out like the poor. Okay, now he says that's the image. I'm like showing. It goes like this. Only yours. Did I say yours? No, I don't know if you are rich or poor. I don't know. But if you are poor, like in the first one, your money comes in and it goes out. But here it shows it goes to the liabilities. Liabilities, which are the mortgages, car loans, what else? Credit card loans. That's how the middle class spend their money. They make more, but they spend it like that also. So it says this cash flow pattern, the one for the middle class, is considered typical and smart by our society. After all, the people who have this pattern probably have high-paying jobs, nice homes, cars, and credit cards. This is what my rich dad called the working class dream. But like this, in quotes, hopefully I can find my page. So the working class dream. Okay. When adults play my cash flow board game, they usually struggle mentally. Why? Because they are being introduced to financial literacy, which means understanding the numbers and words of money. The game takes several hours to play, not because it's long, but because the players are learning a completely new subject. It's almost like learning a foreign language. But the good news is that this new literacy can be learned quickly, and then the game picks up speed. The more frequency people play the game, the smarter and faster they get, and they have fun in the process. Something else also happens because they are becoming financial literate. Many begin to realize that they're in financial trouble, even though the rest of society thinks they are well off. A middle class cash flow pattern used to work in the industrial age, but it could be disastrous in the information age. Many people, once they successfully learn and understand the cash flow game, begin to seek new answers. Playing the game becomes a financial wake-up call about their personal financial health, just as a mild heart attack is an alert about a person's physical health. After playing cash flow several times, many people begin to change their thinking patterns to that of the rich. This is the cash flow pattern of the rich. Now he's showing a different kind of diagram, but this one is interesting because he's showing that the money is coming from assets. The income is coming from assets for the rich. And that's how it goes. Assets bring in the money. And that would be great if we all could do that. So this is the thought. This is the thought pattern rich dad wanted his son and me to have. That one of making sure you have assets, and that's where our income comes from. As young children, which is why he took away paychecks and refused to give us raises. For those of you who are reading this one, that was fun. When he took away, he said they were complaining, they were paying little, he paid little, he took away. He gave them zero instead. Okay. He never wanted us to become addicted to the idea of high-paying job. He wanted us to develop the thought pattern of thinking only in assets and income in the form of capital gains, dividends, rental income, residual income from businesses, and royalties. Those are the assets. That's when you get to that, That's good. So for people who want to be successful in the information age, the faster they develop their financial and emotional intelligence, the faster they will feel more financially secure and find financial freedom. In a world of less and less job security, this cash flow pattern makes much more sense to me. And to achieve this pattern, a person needs to see the world from the B and I quadrants, not from E and S quadrants. I also call this an information age financial statement because the income generated is strictly from information, not hard work. In the information age, the idea of hard work is not the same as it was in the agrarian and industrial ages. In the information age, the people who work the hardest physically will be paid the least. It is already true today and has been true throughout history. However, today, when people say, don't work hard, work smart, they do not mean to work smart in the E and S quadrants. They actually mean to work smart in the B and I quadrants. That's information age thinking, which is why financial and emotional intelligence are vital today and will be even more so in the future. Okay, I'm reading the last paragraph. Yeah. The reason, he said, so what is the answer? Obviously, my answer is to re-educate yourself to think like a rich person. In other words, think and look at the world from the B and I quadrant. However, the solution is not as simple as going back to school and taking a few courses. To be successful in the B and I quadrant requires financial intelligence, systems intelligence, and emotional intelligence. These things cannot be learned in school. I'll repeat that for those on Friday. To be successful in the B and I quadrant requires financial intelligence, systems intelligence, and emotional intelligence. These things cannot be learned in school. The reason these intelligences are hard to learn is because most adults are wired to the hard work and spend mode of life. When they feel financial anxiety, they hurry off to work and work hard. They come home and hear about the stock market going up and down. Their anxiety grows. So they go shopping for a new house or a car, or they play golf to avoid the anxiety. The problem is that the anxiety returns Monday morning. Okay, that's the end of 90. We ended what? 93. End of 93. And he mentioned the cash flow game. I won't say much about this one. This was clear, right? 3. Where are you? Are you in 1 or 2 or 3? Those cash flow patterns he described. I don't know. I didn't find mine in the 3. We need to create a quasi. They call it quasi 1 or 2. 1 or 2. I'm not in any of them. Okay. He mentioned the cash flow game. My intention after this book, we'll finish it soon, is to see how I could bring that cash flow game to you here. I'm going to put my attention on it and see. Is there a way we could play with that game right here? Because the knowledge there is great. It's great. That's he put all the things he writes in the books in a game. We'll see if I can get into this channel. We'll find out. Okay. Leave a comment for me. Remember those links I told you. You can get the book, the audio, the physical, and you can get to all the videos. I've finished. Up to 93. Just they're all in one playlist. Cashflow Quadrant, financial freedom. Okay. Leave a comment, like it, share it. I can always end them. I said, take very good care of yourself. Take very good care of your families. Take very good care of your health. Take yourself to a better you. Bye-bye.